gentlemen, T.A. Gatling and the Guns.
Tomorrow, trying to feel up what's hollow. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna know my name. Red lights, big city, go into my head. Red lights, big city, go into my head. Red lights, big city, go into my head. I don't care, no, 'cause you don't care, no. Get lost in the city, trying to find myself. I went up a different person, came down somebody else. And I know that it ain't right, 'cause the song in my head. Girl, I'm surprised that I'm still alive. I should be dead. Bright lights, big city, go into my head. Red lights, big city, go into my head. Red lights, big city, go into my head. I don't care, no, 'cause you don't care, no. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, T.A. Gatling and the Guns.
What's up? Guess who's
What?
back? Back again.
Oh, it's good to have you back, buddy.
It's good to be back, man.
Dude, this is crazy. You got a whole band with you this time.
I brought some friends.
Brought a couple of friends. You met them, what, like a couple days ago?
Yeah, it was like, I was just walking down the street, and they were just, like, out there with a sign.
Well, we met at that truck
Not
stop.
real. That truck stop.
They were just like, hey, you know what? We're big fans of your original music, so we want to jump on that.
No, I've met all these guys, like, years ago, and they just became really good friends and good colleagues over time, and really inspirational people. Each one has their own story of how I met them. Quite frankly, a couple of them I don't remember exactly because those are wild nights. It's real bad. But, you know, that's what it is. That is the guns section. If I introduce them, we got Josh on the guitar playing the leads. We got, of course, Aaron Jesus.
Mr. Jesus.
On the bass. And then we got my dude Bailey Gene up here doing his thing. So
right on.
And they named themselves the Guns, so it kind of works.
No, I like it. Yeah, it was a debate for a while. TA and the Gatling Guns or TA Gatling and the Guns. You know what? At first I liked the Gatling Guns, but I'm kind of partial to TA Gatling and the Guns. I'm starting to feel it. It's growing on me.
They came up with it.
Audience members, what do you think? Which, real quick, everybody tuning in right now, which there's quite a few of you. Thank you. This is the Lockdown live stream. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. with a different artist or band each week. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you're tuning in the future, we love you as well. Be sure to check out TA Gatling and the Guns. They just played a bunch of shows, and hopefully they got more stuff lined up.
Oh, there's definitely some stuff in the pipeline, some stuff in the works.
That's awesome. Real quick, is there any social media that you would like to plug? How can people keep up with what you guys got going on?
We play naked on OnlyFans.
Spicy videos.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Please
hold on.
subscribe.
I need you to say that into this microphone.
Yeah, if you guys really want to see some hot man-on-man action, come check out T.A. Gatling and the Guns on OnlyFans. We'll get Bailey to spread his butt cheeks for you. It's pretty hot out there. So,
Jesus.
It's actually called Only Bands.
Yeah.
Only bands.
Only bands. You know what? That should be a thing. Somebody out there, let's make that a thing. Onlybands.com.
Any of my friends
Naked
out there
performances.
copyright that for me? That's $1 million idea.
I need those royalties.
All right, so T.A. Gatling and the Guns. What do you have for us today?
We are going to play some rockin' stuff. I'm throwing out some originals that have not been out there yet. So that's coming off a project I'm working on.
Nice.
I think I talked about it once or twice. Respect the Shadows EP.
Yeah.
And I'll be playing some songs off that. Thankful for these guys for coming through and helping to bring these songs to life on a live stage. And we'll also be doing some of our favorite covers, you know.
Fantastic.
We're not just a cover group. Like, we also do originals and we do covers. It doesn't really matter. We just play whatever suits us and whatever brings fun.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love it. Now, Respect the Shadows, real quick. Does that have a date?
Actually, yes, it does.
Oh, breaking news.
Now. This is breaking news.
Oh, I love it.
All right, so it's been pushed back and it's been delayed and there's like so much going on with it, but there is a date in place, which is September 30th, which works out because September 30th is my birthday.
Oh, hey.
So I'm like, okay, so anybody that wants to give me a gift, y'all know what y'all can do. Just saying.
That's right. No excuses.
It's like, y'all don't need to give me a gift, just buy the music.
Awesome. Okay, so
Stream it.
September 30th, we can expect something with Respect the Shadows and
Yes.
possibly
You're going to get a single before then, but
nice.
The actual full EP will be out September 30th.
Awesome. September 30th, Respect the Shadows, T.A. Gatling. All right, are you guys ready to do a little music?
Yeah, let's, speaking of the EP, this one's called Shadows. This is the first original song off of it. Some things have been haunting me. the ground, young, dumb, and carefree. Another round, nothing's gonna kill me. Some reckless fun, up above protected. No, why should I run? All of my shadows, all of my shadows, all of my shadows, tearing me down, dragging me down. Some things have been haunting me. Something is haunting me. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. The Reaper took a piece of me. Nobody sees the damage that has been done. Now questioning, are my Santa time up? I hear about, has my judgment day come? Nowhere to run. All of my shadows, all of my shadows, all of my shadows, tearing me down, dragging me down. Some things have been haunting me. Something is hunting me. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Mercy, come and set me free. All of my shadows, all of my shadows, all of my shadows, tearing me down, dragging me down. Shadows. Respect the Shadows EP. Coming September. Just wait on it.
Just wait on it.
Oh
I
man,
stole that line from someone. I forget his name. He might be like the biggest rapper in the world, probably.
Kanye West.
dude, I love that song. Now I've heard a sneak peek of that, and man, you know what? The 24-hour live stream was a blur, but I think other people might have heard a sneak peek of that song too. I can't remember, but I know I definitely have. And you guys out there, for the folks listening, you should get excited because what they do as a full band is really, really cool. But the produced track experience, I mean, it's a different experience. It's awesome. September 30th, you're gonna get to enjoy that yourself. So
Yeah, man.
stay tuned for that. TA, do you want to talk a little bit about that song?
Yeah, I can talk about it. When I wrote that song, or when I started writing that song, I was in the hospital. It was a couple years ago, right, I guess, as COVID was getting started. And I'm sitting in a dark room by myself, wasn't allowed any visitors. And I'm being poked and prodded daily, and then I have every doctor and nurse known to mine looking at me like I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And for a good chunk of time, I thought that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Close call. It was a really close call there. And they were able to get me back. And I'm sitting there, and it gives you time to think about the choices you've made in your life. And in terms of the main point of this song is all your actions have consequences.
everything comes with responsibility.
Yeah.
No matter how harmless it may seem, everything has consequences. Every choice you make is a responsibility. You have to take care of it, and then whatever comes back at you, you have to deal with it. You just can't run from it. You can't shirk responsibility. And that's what it comes down to, is like me thinking back of all the choices I made, and you feel like that ghost or that devil chasing you down, putting you in this dark area. You can't run from it forever. Sometimes you have to face it.
Yeah. I love that you took that and put it into a song, because I know like there was a period where you kind of dropped off the map because you were in the hospital.
Yeah, I disappeared. Nobody knew.
Yeah, nobody really knew.
Nobody knew anything except my mother and my father.
Yeah.
And they weren't even allowed to visit.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a scary thought when you, like, I don't like hospitals anyway.
Yeah.
So to be in there by yourself with no real support system in there, it's just you and your thoughts. It's
Yeah.
like it can't be nothing but me and the Lord at the end of the day. So.
That's an insane experience. And again, the fact that you were able to take that and put it into a song, it's a powerful song. Like you can I don't like nobody that hasn't gone through that could understand, but you through that song you give us a glimpse, of what that might have felt like. I think you did that very effectively.
Thank you. Yes, it's definitely a story to be told, and I'm sure everyone's had these close calls or these near-death experiences, or just like not even near-death, but just
Only
like
on my motorcycle.
that's right. We got to go riding one day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
we keep talking about it.
I gotta get my bike fixed anyhow.
Same. All right. So, well, with that being said, I also like the dark feel of it and like the dark tones, and
Yeah.
one of my top artists right now that I've been listening to a lot lately is a guy by the name of Des Rocks.
Yeah.
And I just like his style and his flow, the way he like arranges it and puts things together. He's unafraid to just try and experiment.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that, and that's what encouraged me to actually make the production the way it came out.
Nice.
And shout out to Jared Farrell for actually like seeing the vision and putting it together.
Yeah, big shout out to Jared. That dude's doing crazy shit for this
yeah.
town.
Yeah, his last show was pretty nice. His last show was pretty dope. It was.
Shout out to the drummer, right?
Shout out to the drummer too.
Oh, I wonder who that guy is. I heard he sucks.
He's got a nice pedal.
Yeah, he's
all
got a
about
really
pedals.
nice drum pedal on his electric kit.
Hey, and in case Jordan's watching, will you tell him to put down the damn 6-string, pick up his bass, and get back to work? Stop dilly-dallying. Don't be playing with that 6-string.
Hey, do you want to tell him? This is a good opportunity right here.
I'm just the mic getter.
You're the
Closest to it.
Jordan, I saw you out there earlier on Facebook dropping your recording on that 6-string. That's some bullshit. You pick your bass up and you get back to work. Don't be poly-musical or whatever. You stick to what you know, boy. No, it actually sounded really good. And props, seriously, I got to back up what TA said. You and Jordan and Jared just absolutely killed it last night. It was just premier professional show. Every time we see that guy, he's badass.
Thanks, man.
So with that being said, like Des Rock's an influential person.
Yeah.
I started covering one of his songs a long time ago called Maybe I. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're gonna play that for you.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right.
Maybe there's a fever burning on the inside, waiting for the demons to come and lick the tears dry. Am I still waiting for the pale sugar water, eyes lazy for the truth? Am I still waiting like a lamb to the slaughter? Does you got to be you? Maybe yeah, a total wreck. Drain my blood until there's nothing left. Maybe I won't repent. Live this fire, let the vultures in. Maybe I will make a mess of me. We'll make a mess of. Maybe there's with the right mind, smoking from the razor, cutting just to feel nice. Am I still begging for the pale sugar water? Eyes blazing for the truth. Am I still begging for the lamb to the slaughter? Does you got to be you, baby? A total wreck. Drain my blood until there's nothing left. Maybe I won't repent. Live this life and let the mountains in. Maybe I will make the mess of me. Will make the mess of. That dark stuff. Me and Josh love the dark music,
I like dark
like the Black
music.
Keys type stuff.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. Josh, if you want to go ahead and grab that mic for yourself this time.
Absolutely. Let's see what I can do.
So how'd you get roped into this, Josh?
Just I guess probably about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago or whatever, I got a message on Facebook to come and, try and practice with this band for a guy I didn't know at the time. So I showed up at the practice. It was an awful time. Dude was terrible. It just, I couldn't bear to be in there and play. It was just so bad. And the bright side of that was, along with me, he invited TA. And that's where I met TA, and on a smoke break.
Yeah, that was when, 4 months out of the hospital, and I still had, the defibrillator pack on me.
Yes, he was, I had never met him before or anything, but he was an
I hadn't
awesome
even done
dude.
anything at that point. I wasn't doing anything at that month.
Yeah.
And he could sing his butt off. And on a smoke break, we got to talking, and I was like, well, let's leave this, whatever the hell that is, in there, and try to do our own thing, see what we can put together. So we started this acoustic duo stuff here and there, doing little shows, and over the course of 2 years, we've gotten to the point we're at now, and I've been lucky enough that he's brought me along to play these original songs of his and gig with him, and I'm just grateful, and I love doing it.
Josh is definitely my first call.
So real
matter
quick. So what you're saying is you didn't want to be a part of Bailey's drum circle band?
That's correct. The Circle.
Wait, hold up.
The Circle Jerks are a cool band.
Hold
but
up. How come I wasn't invited to this circle drum?
That's just cruel. That's just cruel.
This is the better band, Bailey. It counted as a blessing.
I'm here, aren't I?
I know, yeah. You're my John Bonham, and I love you.
Always starting fights. I got some more questions for you. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you're.
I'm getting grilled. We're getting to the Social Security number part.
Yeah. Actually, I was curious if you wanted to discuss your car's extended warranty.
Yes. As a matter of fact,
Trying to reach you about that for a while
I know,
now.
and every time I say go F yourself, and you still call.
Dude, I set
and-
this whole thing up just to talk about this
I
with
know.
you.
So, guys, for the next hour, we're going to
ambush.
talk about an extended
right,
warranty on a 2012 Ford Fusion. I hope that sounds as exciting as it seems.
No, well, here's the thing. I think out of all four of us, I believe you're the one that lives the furthest away.
That's true. I do a hell of a commute every time I play with these guys, but I do not
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. And I always feel guilty because I was like, hey, can you come to Virginia Beach? Can you come to Norfolk? Can you come to Virginia Beach? And it's like, when are you going to be over here in Hampton?
Yes, please. I know it's scary over here, but damn. That's,
So I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
And just for those who haven't seen some of the previous episodes with TA, we've done some in-depth talking on his history. So we're gonna just cliff notes that today. And same with Jesus and with Bailey, we're gonna get a little bit out of him today, but He's in another band that's going to come on here, and that's when we're going to get more out of him. So today we're going to focus on your background a little bit, Josh.
Fantastic.
Because you've never been on the show before.
It is. This is my cherry popping of the Lock and Key live stream.
Papa Lock and Key.
Well,
Yeah, Papa Lock and Key.
welcome.
I feel welcome from the moment I got here.
That's great. That's great. I'm not doing my job well then. You should feel fear.
Yeah.
So you're a pretty killer guitar player. I don't know if you know that.
I appreciate that. I try. That's the most I can say. I say, practice makes perfect, and I never stop practicing. So that's just kind of the grind.
Yeah.
And I love what I do. It's my number one passion, and I always make time to do it somehow.
Yeah.
Whether it be by myself or with these guys. So.
No, it's obvious that you're pretty committed. So let's talk about that a little bit. When did you get your start with guitar?
This is a good story. I'll make a short version of it, but I hope he's watching right now, my stepfather, Mike. He's the one that kind of got me into it. As a child and a freshman in high school, I stumbled upon his cassette collection, little box put away way up on a shelf in the shed somewhere hidden. It had a dime bag in it, a bunch of cassettes, all his old head, back in the
Throwing
party
that under
days.
the bus.
Yeah, absolutely, and it had all these cassettes, and at the time I was a big hip-hop head, never listened to rock and roll, none of that stuff, and it had this one cassette in it called Appetite for Destruction, and another cassette in it called GNR Lies, and I listened to both those, and I thought it was the coolest thing I ever heard, and I said, I want to do whatever the hell that is, and it was Slash from GNR, and that really just inspired me to pick up the instrument, and I haven't looked back since. So he's my main inspiration as a guitarist. I think he's fantastic. And then, personally and more immediate in my life would be my stepfather, who really just saw my potential and always pushed me and supported me at all my shows, everything, bought my guitars and things, him and my mom both. So I really got a shout out to him and much love. Pops, hope you're watching.
That's amazing. That's something special when you have family that really supports.
There's nothing better than family.
Absolutely.
When family supports the dream, especially in music, because you always hear about people where it's just like, oh, you're trying to be a musician.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's laughable, but
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to have somebody, both my parents were always very supportive of that dream of mine, and never stopped, being supportive. So
Now, are you from Virginia originally? Or?
I was born in Virginia Beach, but I spent all my life until I was 18 in a little town called Danville. If you blink, you might miss it. It is in Virginia. It sits right on the border in North Carolina and Virginia. So if you hear any of that rural accent of mine, that's where I get it from.
Gotcha.
But I moved back here when I was 18, and I've been here since. I love it here. Met a lot of cool people over the years, especially the music scene is vibing. The music scene in Danville wasn't that great, so obviously I had to, relocate to a place that had one because it was non-existent there. So.
Right on. Well, we're glad to have you here.
And I am so happy to be here.
All right, let's go ahead and pass that microphone over to Mr. Bailey real quick.
Mr. Bailey.
Yeah.
Won't you come home, Bailey? I'm stop. That's not Bailey.
Bailey James.
Hello.
All right, we can move on.
Oh wow, that was quick. That was good.
It's okay, Paul. We'll let the music speak for itself.
No, Bailey. So, how do you wind up in this group here?
Well, goodness, I had a lot of things.
Gee willikers.
Gee golly gosh darn. Well, I'll tell you. This man right here he hosted an open mic at a Rhythm Tavern, and he invited me.
Bailey.
Gotta get it close.
I'm so sorry.
He has no idea.
No. TA he hosted an open mic at Rhythm Tavern, and so he invited me out. I actually had not played in a while, and something just told me to do it, and I came out and I started jamming with him, and I was like, oh my God, what have I been doing? I forgot how much I love this, and the rest is just history. I play with a bunch of cool cats since at open mics, and I got into the band Commitment Issues with Jesus, and
He didn't want to stop drumming, so I was like, hey, I got a project I need you for.
Yeah. And you know what? This band kicks ass, man. I'm not going anywhere.
It's a fun time, man.
This band does kick ass.
So yeah, I'm here for the music. I'm here for the people, the scene, the culture. You know, the musicians around here are so supportive, and you know, it's like a family. So I love it.
Right on. And like I said, I'm going to get to more questions when we have commitment issues back on.
It's fine.
So, Aaron, I want to make sure that you get a little...
Oh, mine's real quick.
Okay.
I met TA out on the scene, too. The way I became the bassist, I played with him a couple times live. I love his music. I really love it. It gives me... I mean, like everybody knows, I play with Commitment Issues, Ember Sound. Shit, I've played with everybody. I'm a bass horse around here.
There's 3 bass
But,
players in Virginia. He's one of them.
I told TA, though, once he really started leaning towards a full band thing, and this is no BS, I threatened bodily harm if he picked another bassist. I was like, it will be me. It will be me. So he didn't have much of a choice in that. He's a big dude. I mean, I'll hit him with a chair, run him over with a truck, whatever, but I was going to be a part of this.
He's like Tanya Harding.
Yeah. And I'll say this. I want to say a couple other quick things, and then you guys will need to hear from me the rest of the time. It goes without saying, this is studio. We got to bolt it down in here a little bit and behave. I dare anybody to come out and see us live. We are spectacular live because me and this maniac right here are flying around like
Talk about jumping beans.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
This is
start
true.
jumping
Yeah,
at
it's
some
a
point.
really, really physical show. I've seen TA play a bunch, and he's fed off of it. He was as wide open as I've ever seen him at the last show we did at Chicho's. It was excellent. So, and this maniac back here, he's always fun to watch. You don't know if he's having a stroke or playing drums, but it's good stuff. And last thing I want to say, other than just saying thank you to everybody for coming out, I want to call out some of these clubs around town. Because a lot of us, there's a big power family of bands that we got. I could rattle them all off. It's on your wall right here. I'm daring some places like Elevation 27. I could go through those names of the clubs. You know who you are wherever the camera is. You're missing out on a bunch of good, not good, great local music. And we have every type of sound there is. Rock and roll, R&B, country, hellbilly, everything. We got everything. So call Paul at Lock and Key and let's get this shit happening, man. You know, there's more clubs than just the 5 we play in town. So, anyways.
All right, fellas, you feel like doing another song for us?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
You know what? Let's do a couple.
Do a couple?
Let's do a couple.
Let's see how.
Fly away ready like that?
Real quick, I just want to say once again to everybody tuning in, this is the Lockdown live stream. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. with a different band or artist. And we appreciate your viewership. Seriously, it helps with the algorithm. And the algorithm, as anybody who spends any time on YouTube knows, hates people. So we appreciate it. And, of course, the best thing that you could do if you want to support what we're trying to do here is like these videos, share them if you're on YouTube or on Facebook. You know, just spread the word if you are entertained. And if you are an artist or a band or know an artist or a band that is interested in coming on, be sure to send me a message. You can email us at lockandkeyproductions@gmail.com, or you can just send it through Facebook, however you want to do it. It's all good.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I fly above the trees and overseas in all degrees, yeah, to anywhere I please. I want to get away, I wanna fly away. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars. could just be us. Let's go into the sun, let your spirit fly. When we're one, yeah, it's for a little fun. I want to get away, I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away, I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Waking up, ash to dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. Breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in and shaping up and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up, a feeling in my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age, to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm ready awake till, ready awake till. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ready awake till, ready awake till. Raise my flag, don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. Painted red to fit right in. I'm breaking in and shaping up and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up, a feeling in my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age, to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm ready awake till, ready awake till. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ready awake till, ready awake till. All systems go, the sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from his side. I'm waking up, a feeling in my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age, to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ready awake till, ready awake till. Ready awake till, ready awake till. You said a couple. You know how I like the mashups and stuff. I try and do some fun mashups here and here.
Yeah, no, that was dope. That was really cool. You got something else for us?
Something else? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the original. The first single that'll probably be dropped because I know a lot of people have been asking for it, Black Magic. And yeah, get it going. Black Magic.
When did you write that one?
About a year ago. I forget what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was doing something, and it comes from somewhere. It's like it's part of a true story. But the main purpose of the song was to have a fun party song.
Yeah.
That was the main point. I just wanted. I have like a lot of slow, like acoustic type songs written.
Yeah.
But I just wanted one that I knew would be a party song to rock to at like a venue or at a club for a DJ to pop on and just like let it run.
I think you accomplished that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fun song, especially when you guys are on a stage and in front of an audience and like the energy is just next, and you have like room to move around. I know you guys are kind of constricted in here.
You want to talk about jumping beans? Yeah, we are definitely jumping beans. The live show is definitely
it's something to
lively.
See. Yeah, guys, check out the live show.
Well, what's crazy is it's like there have not been many people that have seen me in a band setting. Some people remember me from being in a band called Bloodline. That was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Some people remember me from being in a band called Lab 154. Shout out to those guys. That was like a live show where people have never seen me in a performance setting. They see me in the acoustic setting or the solo shows. So with acoustic, it's a little bit more relaxed. I can't really
Yeah.
It's hard for me to like really feel it and like groove with it. So those that do remember me in a live performance setting, they don't realize like I will hang off the ceiling, I will jump off the stage. Like there was even one I remember there was I was doing a show. I believe it was a Bloodline actually. It was one of my first actual shows, and when Shaka's was still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a show at Shaka's, and it was my first time like actually like being with the band in a big venue like that. And I remember I was singing a song, and I jumped off the stage, which was fine. Everything was fine. The hardest part was just jumping on stage because the drop was heavy. It was like a hard drop. I did that just fine. I was like, okay, cool. And I'm still singing, and I'm dancing. I'm in the audience dancing and stuff. But now it's time for me to get back up on the stage. And my stupid self was like, well, I jumped down. I could easily jump back up. This is when I was like younger and like more agile. And I jumped back up, and I landed feet first on the edge coping, but then I rolled back into the drum, the bass drum set. I rolled back as I was singing, and I just kept going and kept singing. I got right up, and I just kept singing because I didn't know what to do. I was like, I had my Beyonce moment. That's what everyone was telling me. He's like, you had a Beyonce moment? I was like, yeah, well, you just fall, you keep going. So it's like I am not afraid to cut loose and just put on a show.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. I will do whatever.
So let's talk about the future of T.A. Gatling and the Guns.
Coming to a stage near you.
I shared with the guys a little bit. It's still a lot of it's still under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
But there have been some booking agents and booking promoters and talent scouts that have been messaging me this summer, specifically this last month. And there's little conversations being had, which is pretty interesting. A lot of it is for a full band, which is the one thing I've always wanted was a full band.
Yeah.
And
well, there you go.
And these opportunities seem to be right there on the edge. Can't really talk about them right now, but they're definitely in talks with some local booking agents, booking promoters, gig promoters, other venues, even some touring acts coming in town.
Nice.
Even some shows out of town too.
Nice.
So I'm just kind of taking all the information in as it comes and separating it and evaluating it, and then when there's like an actual concrete plan of action, these guys are all going to know, and they're going to...
Where can people find out about it when the time comes?
Well, I believe we should start a Facebook page, right? Yeah. In the meantime, just follow me, T.A. Gatling, on Facebook and or on Instagram, T.A. Gatling, Respect to 757, and that's where most of that information is going to be.
Perfect.
T.A. Gatling on Facebook and Instagram. It's T.A. Gatling on all social media. I'm even on TikTok now.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
I started a TikTok. I don't even know why.
I didn't realize you were a 13-year-old girl.
Well, you know what? Like, you know what? It's helpful though. It's been helpful. I'm not mad about it. I have one video on the TikTok. Right now.
No shade to TikTok. That's probably the way to do it.
See, yeah. Show my age a little bit. Yeah.
It's on the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
That's
I'm on the.
great.
I have one video on the TikTok. Just one little video.
On the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Richie, do you have any questions? Hold on. Say it in the microphone, buddy.
We have a studio audience member.
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
Wow.
Beautiful. Thanks, Richie. Real helpful.
He's like so speechless right now.
You know,
we are rocking
this guy
his face
moved all
off.
the way back from Tennessee to help me out with the live stream. And what does he do? I got nothing.
It's like a long travel. Long trip.
No, big shout out to Richie.
Let's vibe for a little bit. Hold on. This was called Madam in Red. Felt a chill as she walked through the door. A sensation unlike ever before. Scent of a fragrance, I'm locked in her trance. Casted a spell with just one simple glance. Madam in red, tempt your desires, lure you in. Her sultry smile, Madam in red, red, red. Never speak out her name. Now that you know, you've been locked in her game. Sound of her voice sings a siren sweet song. Her bullet she shot, and I start to fall. Panic sets in. I see no way out. Bathing in fire, I started to drown. Madam in red, tempt your desires to lure you in. With her sultry smile, Madam in red, red, red. Never speak loud her name. Now that you know, you've been locked in her game. Madam in red, tempt your desires to lure you in. Her sultry smile, Madam in red, red, red. Never speak loud her name. Now that you know, you've been locked in her game. Madam in red, Madam in red, red, red. Madam in red, Madam in red, red, red. That's another song on the EP.
Yeah, that song's great.
Yes, Madam in Red.
I like that song a lot.
Temptress women.
I mean, it's got that sexiness to it that you desire
That's right.
a song like that.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
I'd make love to it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. I think it's that good. There you go.
Oh man, that is awesome.
I don't know. I just think like a lot of women, they want to be the seductress. They want to be the seductive, sexy one. So it's like this one will make them feel kind of sexy. The actual track itself.
I think so. I think you're onto something there. ladies, leave a comment below. Yeah, what do you think? What's your opinion?
On that note, yeah, I'm glad you said that. Talking about leaving comments, all joking aside, wanted to throw this out there because we've got great fans, great friends, and I'm kind of asking for a couple of things here. If you're a musician in one of the power band families that rolls through here in Lock and Key, so that's, Commitment Issues, Ember Sound, this one, I could keep going on and on. Y'all know who you are. I don't want to hear this from you because I want you to be in this, doing this, but I want to hear from all of our fans, our friends out there that support us. Tell us two things. Tell us what songs you want to hear us do. If it's not obviously, if you like the originals that we all do, let us know about that. Let us know covers you want to do, because there's different covers I'm sure y'all want to hear TA do as opposed to Commitment Issues or whoever it might be, any of the other bands. The other thing I wanted to throw out there, tell us who you want to see live. Let's almost make it like a democratic type contest. Whoever we get the most votes for through Lock and Key for the 4 bands you want to see, we can do it at VMP. We could do it at, I know Kim and Dave. We love you guys, Kim and Dave. They do it at Riff House. But I'm just saying, no, we could let's let the fans tell us the 4 bands they want to see. They might not want to see all rock and roll. They might want Magic Hollow Boys plus a splash of TA and then Sin or somebody. I don't know. You know what I mean? But tell us who you want to see. Maybe you want a night that flows together, similar styles. Maybe you want a radical night where you want a cornucopia. You want a little chicken with your beef, with your shrimp, or what? You want surf and turf. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm curious. Let us know, because I do want to say big thank you, Paul, to you, because all the stuff you do, Jared does, but especially to what you do in Lock and Key, the shows at VMP. For those of you that come and those of you who hadn't been, you don't know how much time he spends on that stuff and how much time he's busting his ass to make it happen. So, yeah, give us. I guess what I'm asking for in short is give us feedback. But and as much as we love yous and y'all sounded great and all that, be specific with us. If you're our fans, your friends, family, tell us what you think. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. Tell us what you want to hear more of, what you less of. Yeah. Might be me, but you can suck it on that if that's what it is. But anyways, you guys know where I'm going. You guys got anything else, Bailey?
Covered it all.
You sure you don't want to close this up? Come on, Wavy Gravy. Say something. Yeah, just anything.
Stay chill, cool cats.
This is why we don't give Bailey the mic.
That was intellectual.
Keep vibing.
Nice job by the Guns.
That's right. You
The
picked,
higher guns.
You
That's what he
picked some
pays
real-
us for.
Well, you know what's great? You know what's great about this, though? It's like I picked a group of guys that all like to have fun. Like, if I really think about it, it's like there are guitarists that play their butts off. There's bass players that play their butts off. There's drummers that play their butts off. But it's like it's hard to find a group of guys that just want to put on a good show and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thankful for them to like show up and want to be a part of this project. Real talk.
No, it's difficult to get musicians for original projects because in this area I've noticed everybody wants to kind of be a part of everything. Jesus, looking at you.
It's the lottery. Whichever one goes big, he's taking it.
I'm like, no, you know what? The way I'm looking at myself now. Just last thing, I look at myself like a rock and roll midwife. I'm just helping all y'all's babies come into the world. What the hell, man?
That's accurate.
Oh man, that's perfect. Yeah. No, but hats off to you for pulling all these guys together and for everybody being committed and making the rehearsals and getting this thing going and making it happen. I've said it once. I've said it like a bajillion times at this point. I'm like a broken record, but reliability, at least in my book, is the #1 key indicator of success in this business. Probably any business.
Something they say in sports: reliability is your best ability.
Yeah. Yeah, if you might be the best guitar player, but if you can't show up, I'll take the second best because he's here. He'll show up. So, that said, you've got a pretty murderous guitar player here and a pretty crazy drummer. And
I know, you kick ass, Jesus.
After a year, I'm not going to be able to afford them anymore.
Got some. No, you got a good group. So with that, you got another one. You got one more for us?
Yeah, we got something for you. This is one that we like to have fun with. Ain't Too Proud to Beg. We're going to go old school for you.
I know you want to leave but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, because you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to beg, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard the crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. If I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping. If weeping's what keeps you right by my side. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to beg, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl. If I have to sleep on your doorstep all night and day just to keep you from walking away, I'm not ashamed to go and plead to you, baby. If bleeding's what keeps you from walking out the door. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to beg, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl. Now I've got a love so deep in the pit of my heart. Each day it grows more and more. I'm not ashamed to go and plead to you, baby. If bleeding's what keeps you from walking out that door. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the sea, and I can't give you what you want. You gotta come home with me. And I've got some good old love, and I've got some more in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you're gonna come back for more. Boys come along and talk about the dozen, that ain't nothing but chance and loving. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Actions speak louder than words. I'm a man of great experience. I know you've got another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid. Gonna prove every word I say. Advertising love for free, so you can place your ad with me. Boys come along and time by the dozen, it ain't nothing but chance and loving. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. So hard to handle now. Hey, baby. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Hard to handle now. Oh, yes, I am. Hard to handle now. Baby, here I am. I'm a man on the sea, and I can't give you what you want. You got to come home with me. Actions speak better than words. I'm a man of big experience. Boys come along and time by the dozen, that ain't nothing but chance and love. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Hard to handle now. Hard to handle, baby.
Oh, T.A. Gatling and the Guns. Once again, thank you guys for being here, for being a part of the Lockdown live stream.
Thank you, Lock and Key, for having us back.
Absolutely.
Well, having me back and then having all of us back.
No, absolutely. This was a ton of fun. I'm glad we got to do this, and on short notice too. So thank you guys for making that happen. And real quick, just to the audience, everybody that tuned in and rode this wave with us, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. And for anybody watching after the fact, you're cool too. You're cool too. We do this every Sunday live at 6 p.m. with a different artist or band. This is the Lockdown live stream. You've just seen T.A. Gatling and the Guns. Make sure you check out T.A.'s social media. They're going to have a Facebook page up pretty soon here. But you can find T.A. at T.A. Gatling or on Instagram at the respected 757.
Yeah.
Respected
757.
757. So make sure you follow him to find out more about what these guys have going on. Fellas, thank you guys so much for doing this. And
Thank you, Paul.
Any last words from me? Any last words?
Any last words?
Rock on.
See you soon.
Taxation is theft.
And with that,
Peace
good
out, bye,
night.
y'all. Peace out, bye, y'all.
I may have been the best capper so far, Josh.